Marlon, who you think she running with?
I want my guess is the woo.
Hey everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts. Kids love Christmas, we all know that. Most of them do, at least. But maybe a few y'all got a little Tim Burton at home. A little dark son of a bitch, a little goth kid. No matter how many toys he gets, no matter how much candy he gets, no matter how cool Christmas is, he just can't let Halloween go. Can't let go of that darkness, man. You know, all you want to watch all day is Nightmare Before Christmas. Sure. But shit, it combines the best of everything. All right. Yeah, so if you're getting tired of watching that, maybe you can compromise with them. Let's stop watching Nightmare Before Christmas. How about a nice family-friendly werewolf movie? Not exactly hard.
Not exactly werewolf.
Not exactly hard. More like Irish folklore. And it's got people who turn into wolves. Might as well be werewolves. You know, that's enough to satisfy any little demented child who can't get down with Rudy and Frosty. Put these wolves on, right? Rudy. Rudolph, boy. not that other Rudy. The other Rudy be dripping all over the decorations. His hair be shitting all over the presents on the table. No, get Rudolph in here, not that other Rudy. People, I am talking about the movie WOLFWALKERS. Even has an old werewolf title, too.
It does.
But no, people, look, it is kind of a werewolf movie, to be honest with you. But like I said,
yeah, because you got humans who turn into wolves.
They turn into wolves.
That counts.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a horror theme thing, but it does have people. It counts. It has people that turn into wolves. If that ain't a werewolf, then I don't know what is. You know, and the moon ain't. And the best thing about it, they can do it anytime they want. They ain't got to work for that goddamn moon to come out.
Yeah, or if they just go to sleep.
Yeah. Shit, the wolf just come out. This is an animated film that has been out for a while. Now, I'm bringing this up because I think people are starting to talk about this, and Christmas is coming up, and there's a lot of things that you can watch for Christmas. You know, Christmas is going to be very family friendly right now with both Soul from Pixar and Wonder Woman coming out. Wonder Woman is very family friendly. But if you want a little something different, we thought, well, let's review this and see if this is a good alternative too. I thought you were about to say something. You hit that melee.
No. Okay. No.
I'm like, oh shit, he's about to come with that knowledge right now.
No. You're right.
Yeah, just a little something different for you, if you have the right platform. If you have,
that is the thing.
If you have Apple Plus or Apple TV,
Apple TV.
Let's take a look at the trailer for WOLFWALKER.
Talk to wolves with some wild magic.
You can come out now. We can smell ya. You stink.
Your ass is dead. She like, bitch, you didn't think we could see you? She been watching you the whole time.
No way. I scared him off.
Marlon, who you think she running with?
I want my guess is the woo. Yeah, that's still a catchy song.
Yeah. Lyrics are not literal at all, are they? No, the reason why I'm saying that shit was on my mind all day long. I caught myself in the kitchen cooking, running with the woo.
Well, they know how to sell it. That producer getting those drums in there. You're like, yes, I'm running with them.
So I'll leave this alone. Somebody said, "Woo, get Chris." Who said that? Millennial Prince. WOLFWALKER. They like, no, man,
there's more than one.
We a pack. Shit, we a gang. We WOLFWALKERs. Sorry about that. So they told you what was going on in the trailer. I mean, right down even being having a song that literally told you with the lyrics right there. Running with the wolves. They do. when they're asleep. So if you have this spirit of the wolf walker in you, then in the daytime you are a human being, but at night it's almost like your soul gets up and leaves your body in the form or the shape of a wolf. This is like the 1600s, I believe.
Yeah.
And
it's right as England has colonialized Ireland.
Yep.
And the Irish are not happy about it.
They just waiting in alleys to fuck with people. They just waiting to hear an accent. Hey, girl, where you from? That's what happens with Robin. Robin and her father, they got there and they are already having a hard time being accepted because they do not like the English over there. And would you know it that father also likes to go out, like he's been told by the town, hey, look, you want to fit in, you go out there and get them damn wolves, kill all of them so these farmers can take over the forest. Just so happens, though, that they come, young Robin's she's trying to be like daddy out there to kill a wolf and ends up discovering the secret of the wolf walkers and becomes one herself. So things extra hard now. Not only do people hate her because she's from England, but they also hate her because they has a wolf too.
Yeah, she's a wolf lover. She's wolf friendly.
Yeah.
Also, it doesn't help that the town is run by a giant, colossal asshole.
Oh yeah, complete asshole, man. One who thank God told him to be this way. Bitch, you just an asshole.
Right.
Oh, God said I must be an asshole to bring order.
The Lord protector.
Yeah.
Also, something that's kind of holding Robin back is that her dad is just afraid of everything. For a hunter, he's been the whole time, Robin, well, the Lord Protector says, no, come back. Don't do this, please.
His big ass. Every time the Lord Protector say something to him, now, Robin, we can't piss the Lord Protector off, man. Hey, I'm sorry, man. This bitch is crazy. She look at her dad like, God damn.
I know.
So he got your nuts at home in a jar. His big ass.
His big ass.
He's bigger than the Lord Protector. Hey man, I'm sorry, man. This girl don't know no better. Her mom been dead, you know.
And it's funny because the Lord Protector treats him like a guy who has been fucking up on his new job every day.
Oh really? He told his ass straight up.
Yo, man. I saw some wolves over there. If you can't take care of this, I don't know what we're going to do.
Yep. So he told him straight up. He said, I'm going to treat you like we do these Negroes. I'm going to put you in chains.
Yes.
Now do some of these goddamn wolves before I have your ass up there picking cotton. When you look at this, and you can probably even tell by looking at the trailer, this does. It sounds familiar. This does have all the elements of a Disney formula fairy tale. When you look at it, you got a little girl here, Robin, who you can spin as a Disney princess.
No mother.
Her mother's dead. But Disney killed mothers more than villains.
Right.
They just take moms off screen and just bam. What did I do?
Look into your heart.
my baby. Oh, we got it. No. We can't animate all you motherfuckers. Yeah, man. So dad is overprotective like a lot of Disney dads because mom ain't in the picture. As we were talking about,
the town folk were ignorant.
You have a huge asshole villain here, big bad villain who hates what he doesn't understand, so it must be destroyed. And what must be destroyed is the magic that's also in the woods. And on top of that, if that ain't Disney enough for you, my girl, she got a little animal sidekick.
I was going to say that. I was like, don't miss that one.
got a flying hawk. The only thing is, a hawk don't talk.
Yeah, he doesn't crack jokes.
He don't come down. Robin, no!
He ain't sassy.
No, he's straight up serious.
Yeah,
he just sits around and just looks. I mean, I think they did that so they wouldn't have to animate shit. Most of the time, he just be looking.
He's looking at her like, y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, don't step right there. I'm trying to save your life here. Jesus.
Yeah, man. So it has all the Disney elements in there, man. What's different is, well, a few things, but foremost is the animation. The animation in this is gorgeous, man. It's amazing. I tell you, it's refreshing to see not only a 2D animated feature, but also one with a 2D style that is this bold.
That's the thing about it, man. The fact that it just has its own style and sticks to it all the way through. It's all circles, curves, and straight lines. And just they make it so geometric, and yet it's still very organic and full of life.
Yeah,
nothing captivated me more than just looking at it.
This would be a risky approach in America and in a lot of places because it's flat, and that's what a lot of people would say. I mean, if you look at some of the backgrounds, like the city ain't nothing but a quilt when you look at it. But a lot of things in here are there's a very graphical, flat style right here, but they fully embrace it, man. And also, they're not afraid to break some rules with that. When you look at this, the colors go outside the lines in a lot of places. And something I noticed here, and I want you to, let me see if I can find maybe a scene that shows it. Because, this is a perfect example. It has a very sketchy style. Now, it's one thing to have a sketchy style to make it look like, it's pencil lines. But if you look at the characters, you can see where they actually have the beginning stages of sketches in there.
Yeah, the construction lines.
Yeah, the construction lines that go on in there. You can see the back of Robin's head right there, which is the circle they used to draw the head. So they made that part of their style. Keeping in the construction lines in there. So it was almost like they were proud of the pre-production work.
Yeah,
that went into it. They even have transitions where, like, they're very proud of their sketches, man. Like, they have transitions where before they leave a scene and they go into another. They don't do a crossfade or a fade out, fade in. What they do is, you'll see the color get soaked out of a scene, and they'll go to the sketch of a background, and then the color will fill in to the next scene. If you see the movie, you know what I'm talking about, and it's a really cool way to use that style to create new ways of transitioning from one scene to another. They also use the style to do a lot of, I don't know if you can see some in the trailer here, but they do a lot of comic book panel-like compositions and framing. I thought that was nice how they embrace the sketches and the sketch style to kind of like dictate the filmmaking itself. I love what they've done to animation. And as Martin said, the animation, even though it's flat, they've done an incredible job of bringing a lot of depth and dimension to the characters with the animation.
And you see that scene that you keep playing with the wolves running. You see how it's on them and it changes angles as they're running.
Yeah, and they've also used the sketches, but they've used the background elements, like when it's painted. This is computer assisted, of course, but they've done things like they made sure that the background elements move to look like they. You've seen. Look, we've all seen cartoons where the background's all painted, and then they got a thing there that has flat colors like a box or something. You're like, oh, that shit's gonna move right there.
yeah.
Because it don't look like the background. You watch Scooby-Doo where
all those Hanna-Barbera cartoons did that.
You knew something was gonna move because it didn't like the background. That shit was flat colored, So you knew that was gonna happen. That's not here. If there's an element in the background that you see before, like a tree or something, it's gonna look like that background element when it moves again.
Yeah, I would love to see how they put this together, what they used.
Yeah, I think they're called Cartoon Saloon.
Yeah,
is the company that has done this. Cartoon Saloon is pretty much becoming like the next Studio Ghibli, man, because all their films now are starting to have this nature theme and
right. What was it, Secret of Kellis?
Secret of Kellis, yeah, they're all starting to have this nature theme with them, and they all are starting to have a similar style, and they're all starting to have their own way of doing the animation. They are the anti-Hollywood family film. Everything in there. They don't have the same bombastic music. They don't have the same goofy ass characters. Everything seems like man, I got too much pride for that shit. For that they ain't got to be acting stupid like that.
I brought a box of props you could use. No, take it away. We're not doing that.
Oh man, I got too much self-respect for that stupid shit. This is what Cartoon Saloon is starting to feel like. Have you ever seen the what's it called? The
Secret of Kellis.
Secret of Kellis. Then this might be something you'd be interested in.
I have seen beauty thrive.
Secret of Kells.
Kells, okay.
The book that
Yeah, this was getting a lot of attention back in the day.
I never did get around to watching it, but now I'm anxious to.
With this studio, what they're doing, yeah, man. Of course, you could have the greatest animation in the world, and I have seen this done before, where people spent their life animating the most beautiful animation in the world, and somebody else came up and been like, "Yeah, but what is this about?" And the person thought, "I just worked years." Like, yeah, that's cool, but I don't understand what the fuck is going on. What's happening? You gotta have story, man. If that's your intention, if you're not doing something completely abstract, and of course we have a story here. And like I said, sure, this is straight Disney formula as far as a fairy tale type movie goes. But the way they tell it is what matters, because I tell you what, first of all, it's not a musical. So ain't nobody breaking out in the song. I'm not against that, but we've seen too many people try to copy that, and it does not work.
It doesn't work.
And they don't try to put any songs in here. But the music is good. The score and the songs are good. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I was singing that
Running with like the Wolves.
That was right up there with like moves like Jagger. Yeah, I was singing that shit all day, man. But the music is really good, man. It's not a sweeping score mostly. Near the end of the climax it is. But it's toned down, man. You know, this is a toned down for the village setting that they have right here. And it's toned down to capture the mystery of the woods that they have. The message of nature is here, man. Like I said, it makes it feel like a cross between the Disney movie and a Miyazaki film.
You're right.
The animation it looks like it's very inspired by Disney, but the production, the story, the way the story is told is very pulled back and reserved like a Miyazaki movie. Mm-hmm. And if you don't know Miyazaki, that's the guy that did Totoro and what was the most recent ones? Probably Princess Mononoke.
Yeah. Well, also you get a lot of character stuff that's not all. No, I was going to say not all joking around. That's not really joking around. I mean, you have these two girls kind of discovering their friendship, and it's just fun to hang out with them. It just seems very natural.
Yeah,
it's not pushing anything. Yeah, but it's also not lagging.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, people, and don't get us wrong. Like, look, because it starts out dark.
Oh yeah,
it like at the beginning, it starts out dark. To the point where I thought they gonna let old dude die right there.
Yeah, man, that dude. It's funny because I'd watched it and got about halfway through and I had to stop, and I came back and rewatched it again today. And like the first time I was like, oh man, why they do that dude like that? Watch it the second time, I was like, he was talking too much shit.
Yeah,
he put himself in that situation.
They got a sheep herder in here. In the beginning of the movie, I thought his ass was dead because these wolves came out and his friends say, him.
Yeah, right?
Shit, fuck that. Boy, they were like, fuck. We didn't like his fat ass anyway. No. Shit, plus,
Lord save us.
Plus, they're going to be munching down on him for a while. He's going to give us a good head start. They did that wrong when they were booking. You see that shit?
I know. They were already standing behind him.
I mean, them knees were kicking up.
And you know, later they were like, hey, man, we were running. We thought you would have ran too.
We thought you behind us, man. My man, that's a big man too. And them knees were kicking up, boy.
He's running like somebody wearing Timberlands.
The sheep herder guy is actually very funny because, like I said, man, he can't catch a break at all. He got away from them wolves and the dark
Lord Protector.
Lord Protector. He talking shit about Lord Protector. And Lord Protector rolled up and was like, "Hey man, I heard that shit all up."
Yeah. If you got something to say it to my face.
Say it to my face. You know what? Don't worry about it. They put his ass in chains immediately.
Put him in the stocks.
Come here.
If you have grievances, you should speak with me directly.
What are you doing? No! Get the Hold still. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, because he was standing there just running his mouth.
He was.
With people looking at him like this, like,
yeah.
He's like, what?
Lord Protector ain't shit. What he gonna do?
What's he protecting, huh? Well, all right.
I like the way Lord Protector said, "Nah, let him finish."
Right.
Let me turn this up and y'all listen carefully. I put this in here and thought you could hear it. Let me see.
Hold still. Jesus Christ.
Did you hear him say Jesus?
Yeah, I did.
Jesus, God damn this guy. It's a heavy motherfucker right here. Lord Jesus.
Get in that cell, nigga. Lord Jesus.
Hey, say this big ass, we should have left his ass here for the wolves. Sacrifice. They said, Lord Jesus, you fat. That's one thing with the story. Like, some religious people might not like the take on religion here, because the big bad here, Lord Protector, is the most religious person in the movie. Also, they do, you know, if you take it this way, it could be seen as some scenes take the Lord's name in vain. There's a lot of moments that's like, Jesus, Mary, Lord, God damn, Jesus. So they do that quite often, you know, for people who might consider this to be a kid's film. Yeah, there you go. Jesus, not Jesus. Somebody put in there. J-A-Y.
Yeah, S-I-S.
Yeah, the host of M-M-M. Jesus. You know who the voice of the sheep herder guy is?
No.
I think if I read correctly, do you remember this man right here?
Oh,
Paul
Young? Yeah.
Paul not so young now.
Oh, wow.
Well, hey, you know.
I know, it's been some years.
It's been like almost 30 years since we saw. Yeah, this dude used to be.
Every time you
there
go.
You go.
Always.
Yeah, he was one of the original white appropriators of soul.
Yeah.
Just put the Negroes behind you.
Hey man, the Brits always loved soul more than black people did.
No, black people love soul. It just got taken from us. Shit, we used to love rock and roll until they say, yeah, well, too bad, you can't have it. Yeah, now look at him in the back of the bus, back of the soul bus, and they don't even want to be there. Look at this dude over here.
They all got that. Ain't this a bitch?
Yeah. This dude making shit. I wrote this song. God damn it. With some of the goofy stuff in here, don't make it think. Don't make it make you think that the main leads don't take what they're doing seriously here, because they're, you know, the main people here, they got dialogue that is well written. They do,
and you're kind of in a dour environment the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, y'all remember that song, huh? A lot of people said, man, I love that song.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm glad then.
That song was written by Daryl Hall. They was originally performed by Hall & Oates.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, I can see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, a lot of the people here that are in the lead, they're giving great dialogue, and they're also a little more serious. That's what I liked about it. Like, it's very respectable storytelling. There's nothing there because we feel like we got to pander to make kids laugh. And we talk about Robin's dad, but I really did like a lot of his dialogue, and I like the voice work. I think it's probably done by the person that most Americans will recognize. I don't think they'll recognize most of the other cast. Like Sean Bean, was the dad right here. Probably the most recognizable name for Americans. And the girl that played Robin was really good too. The girl played Robin, a girl named Honor Nafsi. I enjoyed her too, man. But I loved the character. What was it? Mabe. Yeah. Mabe Arctic Terrier or whatever. Yeah. She was I love that character, man.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah, that character right there.
I like how they didn't shy away from her dirty ass feet.
No.
She's like Pigpen from the ankles to the knees.
God, just leaves and shit in her hair. Over there looking like Blanca from Street Fighter. Yeah. So she acts wild like Blanca too, man. She's a little feral wolf girl because she's a wolf walker. But a little badass girl too, man. Like the way they animate her a lot of times by her just being lost in her hair and just jumping around all over the place. But the character is very good too. The character's voiced by a girl named Eva Whitaker, and the reason why I have to mention her is because she does such great voice work that she's the reason why the animators have something good to work with here.
Dude, shush, get away, I'm trying to hide.
You got a message? Dad said, "Come home." Just get the fuck out of here.
You know they can see you, right?
You like shit. You know I can fly, right? That's gonna be your ass is stuck in.
Don't kill me. Ha! I do what I like. Come here. You're a
Like Carmen, I do what I want.
wolfwalker. So what? Woods? They're our woods. Your wolves are attacking the woodcutters and the sheep. They should be staying closer to the town, and so should you, Townie.
Hey, ain't no use. You don't need to drop them racial slurs like that. Come on now. Shit, it got personal then. Come on. Drop the T word up on her, man.
Nah, she's a great, just for drawing a great character. Bushy eyebrows, a dog-like nose, her ear has a bite out of it.
Oh yeah. You know, all these characters are good, but especially her. Because that hair just has a flow to it, man. Yeah, it's for animators. Whoever the animators or animator was, like
I mean, just look what they do with circles and symmetry.
Yeah,
all through there.
Well, she has such nice hair. People, there's something. I'm gonna give you a little quick animation lesson. So when you're doing animation, if you're doing traditional animation, you're following the classic rules of animation. You go by this rule called arcs. It's what makes things flow. What keeps the movement from being jerky. And that's the thing, man. When you have characters that have a lot of arc in them already, like that is great for an animator to work on. An animator had a lot of fun, whoever was working on that character, I can guarantee. They do take the Lord's name in vain sometimes. It's like I said, religion is not presented as the best right here. I'm just saying, if you're protective of your kids and whatnot, and that is something that bothers you, be warned that's in here. Also, I think they could have shaved about 5 minutes off of this. I definitely felt the length in some parts, but for me, I mean, that's not a huge criticism with me.
Okay. Yeah. It's only an hour and 40 minutes long.
Well, yeah, and an hour and 36 if you take the credits out. So, well, they could have taken that 6 minutes out, make it a straight hour and a half. But look, it's a familiar format that's given more personality by the cultural and storytelling approach that they do here. That feels very sincere. As I said, especially if you love Studio Ghibli, if you love Miyazaki movies, this is combined the best of both Disney and Studio Ghibli films. And as we were saying earlier, if you are a fan of The Secret of Kells, or if you've seen that before and you enjoyed it, then this is something that you would definitely enjoy here too. Yeah, I'm glad I went and watched this, man. And I would definitely say, if you just, we talked about Soul, and Soul is, to me, a perfect film. I love it. But again, it's a style you've seen before. It's amazing storytelling. It's great. But if you're looking for something a little bit different and you have access to this on Christmas Day or right now or whatever, definitely. Or if you're an animation fan, this is definitely something that's worth watching. If you are an animation fan, that's not it right there. This is the movie. But if you're an animation fan, definitely watch this. Yeah, it's a full price for me.
You've covered just about everything with it. I didn't have a problem with the length. I initially had just not even a problem, but just that feeling of like it's a little too familiar in the beats. That feeling of like, well, yeah, I kind of know how this is going to go. Actually, in the second half, I found myself going, you know what? I'm not sure exactly how this is going to play out. And it gave me that sense of danger and a little bit of anxiety, but in a good way of that, like, this is what I want to get involved in the story and wonder how everything's going to play out. And I was just continually fascinated by the animation and the art style, and just every frame of it is a poster. It's something you could just frame somewhere. I would love to get if they make the art of this movie. Yeah. But yeah, even being familiar, it's still fresh. Yeah. And you're right. I mean, Soul is had Soul not come out, this would be my favorite animated movie of this year. But yeah, it's a full price.
Yeah, people, definitely try to watch this. I mean, let's just say you're an animation fan, or you got a family at home and you love watching these kind of family films, you would be doing yourself a treat to do a double feature on Christmas. with Soul and then watching this. I would even say watch this first and then watch Soul afterwards, because Soul's gonna put you in a real good mood with the jazz and everything. Yeah, it's a very, very, very good season for animated feature films with these two out there. So I would definitely watch this.